In between snaps, the team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game. They tend to have the advantage.
We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go from Buffalo. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback, it's Jalen Hurts.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
Now some movement up front.
False start.
And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Landon Dickerson, guilty on that one.
Still first down.
Great, set. No touch.
To throw, Hurts. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks. Type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they'll run it here with Stevenson. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here's second and goal. Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Hendrick Bourne. Touchdown, Patriots. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. On play action, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game. The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front.
Offense. Still 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's May. Open man there, it is Bourne. And he's going to be taken down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. From out of the gun, here's May. This one caught at the 4. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. A run here with Stevenson. And he'll go down, back at the 4. Third and goal. Here's May. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 4th down, out comes Joey Slock. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. And he's going to get into the end zone. What a call. The fake works to perfection. 4-6. Out comes Sly for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Patriots move out on top, 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Britton Covey now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Great, set.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Third and 6.
63. No touch. No touch.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going.
And he will go all the way. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
Ready.
Set to go now on first and 10.
At the 60. Go!
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Darius Slay, Mr. Big Play, with his hands right around the ball again. They'll try again. It's second and 10. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Ready.
Throwing on third down is May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they... Here, he's got a first down. May to throw again. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. They'll look to run with Stevenson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of one, they get two. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
A first down throw for Hurts. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tavah.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Let's go.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing is May. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. On 3rd and long, here's May. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this one will not work. He goes out of bounds. They're going to drop 4 on that one.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. Two runs going in the wrong direction, and now it is 3rd and 15. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here comes a reverse. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Throwing now is May. A wide-open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, New England. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive. Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't, and they get nothing on the extra point. Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Did you see him get off the quarterback? He's like, man, hold that ball for one tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They convert on 3rd and 3 with a gain of 7 yards.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
On play action, here's Hurts. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tabah.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
They'll try to run this one in. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Eagles have it. Oh, those hurt so much. Knocking on the door, getting down inside the 5 to fumble there. Greg, it never feels good to fumble, but in that spot on the field, that stings.
Yeah, it's just a brutal way to end this drive, but you got to give credit to defense. The philosophy of red zone defense, Mike, is takeaways and field goals. In this case, they force the big takeaway, and they keep points off the board.
Once again, it's Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
Hey, 73, 73. Crowd left Yeti.
Now Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this ball incomplete on third down. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and now it's fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here.
And that's a big-time effort on fourth down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Great,
Second and 6.
Here's a second and 6.
Hey, easy, 63, bad.
To throw is Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Little 3 tight ends here on
63.
first and 10.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Brown. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get about 5.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Great, set.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Brown. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft. as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Oh, for the 5th time. And now he loses the football. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. Now Barkley. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
Not much on the return.